So I work for the Maison d'Intelligence Artificielle, House of Artificial Intelligence. Just a slide about the MEA. And the presentation is about successful prompting of image generating AI. So with general information about AI first. So Maison d'Intelligence Artificielle is an innovative territorial initiative, and it's supported by Charles Genette, who is the president of the Alpes-Maritimes department. Alpes-Maritimes is a little department at the bottom right of France in red. So MEA has been inaugurated in March 2020 in Sophia Antipolis, and as you said earlier, the MEA is a public space aimed at raising awareness among the people of the Alpes-Maritimes about artificial intelligence. And it's first in France and even in Europe, because there is not such place elsewhere in Europe. Okay. Some general information about artificial intelligence first. So we speak a lot lately about artificial intelligence, but what you should know, it's scientific discipline created in 1956. So it's almost 70 years old for the research domain and application. And one of the creators of the artificial intelligence discipline is Marvin Minsky, and the definition he gave about AI is the science of making machines do things that would require intelligence if done by man. So this is a very large definition, and you can put different things in it in AI. That's why it's not clearly defined, and it's a bit blurry, if you know, with different science domain in it, information technology, and neuroscience, and neurobiology, mathematics, etc. So AI is already everywhere. Every day we use, even if we don't know it, we use AI. So, for example, in YouTube, the recommendation on the right of YouTube use AI to make the recommendation. So the AI system learns our habits and what we do on the internet, on YouTube, and the AI system proposes different video to watch, and we are supposed to like these videos. AI starts also with Snapchat filters, you know, the filter. With the video game, identify spam in your mailbox, and with a surgeon robot, recommendation with Amazon, commercial too, and ChatGPT, of course, and all this language model. The economic potential of AI is huge, and particularly for generative AI. According to McKinsey report, the generative AI has the potential to generate a value of 2.6 to 4.4 trillion globally dollars. It's equivalent to the UK GDP. It's American trillion. It's thousands of billion. And the growth will be focused on four main areas: sales, marketing, product R&D, and software engineering. 75% of the growth. Today, there are two large types of AI. Historically, till the 2020 years, the AI was mostly analytical and predictive artificial intelligence. AI was used to predict market or parameters or to help to make decision, etc. For example, with the autonomous car, when the car chooses to turn left or right or stop, the AI makes a prediction to stop the car or accelerate, so on. Amazon, on Amazon.com, for example, the recommendation, it's also a prediction about your what you like, what you buy on Amazon, and what you should buy, and you are supposed to like too. On the contrary, generative AI is a different type of artificial intelligence, and it is used to generate content this time. It text, for example, for the large language model like ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, but also images and videos now, and even music, songs, and generative AI can also create a 3D avatar of ourselves, and these two types. And for 3 years now, 2 years, generative AI is really, really important because everyone has tried the ChatGPT at least once almost. So. When we talk about AI systems, they all work with the same, always to the same, with same pattern. You need an input, so it has to be a digital input, of course. Could be text, pictures, film, movie, audio, numbers, etc. The AI systems may have different forms. There is not only one way to make AI. You can use different tools, different software, different AI algorithms. So today, the most used and the most powerful AI algorithm is what we call the deep learning. And deep learning is the use of artificial neural networks to make AI. There are also different machine learning algorithms. You have logic programmation and symbolic AI, and the system gives an output. Could be a prediction, recommendation, decision, clustering from data, generation, but also planification and optimization. Optimizing a process, for example. You can use AI. So you have your input, your AI system, and you want the system to give something intelligent, okay, which is the output. So, for example, the first one, you have different pictures with different things on it, and you want your AI system to identify what is on the picture. So you put the picture as an input to the AI system. This AI system is artificial neural networks, for example, and the answer is it's a kitty, or it's a car, it's a tree, it's a banana. And for AI generative AI, you have your prompt. The prompt is what you write to the machine. And a beautiful Scottish landscape in fall, for example. The input goes to another AI system, which also use artificial neural networks, but not the same architecture. And you obtain an image here, a landscape of a beautiful Scottish landscape in fall. But this image or photo has been entirely created and generated by the AI, according to what you ask. So how to make AI? First, you need data. So the more the output is complex, the more data you need, and the more the algorithm will be complex too. But you need first a lot of data. So if you want to identify something on a picture, for example, you don't have to just give 1, 2, 3 photo of a dog or a cat. You need 1,000 or 100,000 pictures of what you want to recognize on the picture. So now you need a computational power, of course, because you need to train the AI system, and this is the particularity with the system. You need to train the model to learn with the data. That's why you need a lot of data. You put the data and you create a model, and once you have your model, you can use it for use case and to give answers to recommendation. For example, for the recommendation system, the data are all the data collected by GAFAM, by Google or Amazon, for example. They stock and they have all our data when we use internet, where we go, or what we do, etc. They train a model according to all these parameters for everyone. And now they can use this model to predict future behavior of customers, for example, or users on the platform. Why we should using AI? First, of course, it's like a robot, it's a machine, so automation of repetitive tasks. Of course, and you can use a smart camera or smart system, intelligent system automatically to check if something is wrong or something is okay. You can monitor, for example, all the social network 24 a day and 7 days per week in real time, and the AI system can identify maybe something happens on the social network about your brand or something else, the news. You can use AI for in-depth data analysis. You know, we are living in a world with a lot of data and more and big data. We can't analyze all this data by ourselves, so you can use AI to help. Content generation, text, image, video, and personalization and adaptability. That's what is strong with the AI, is that you have a software, you have a program, you have something that can be personalized and can adapt to a situation. Okay. So today I'm going to speak about images generation with AI. So AI generated image, you have a prompt. I wrote earlier an image of a dog with sunglasses on the beach, and the AI system generate a new image of a dog with sunglasses on the beach. Here it's a DALL-E 2 from OpenAI. What we have to keep in mind, it's not a search engine, it's a completely new image. And if you pick this image and search on Google search image, for example, this image does not exist. This is completely new generation. I don't like to speak about creation because. So we need to prompt with AI Gen for text, like ChatGPT, but also for images. Donc, what is the prompt? This is the way we talk to the machine, and the way we talk will have significantly affect its output and result in a more or less relevant response. Okay, you can ask easily something, but if you try to and if you know how to ask the machine with different parameters and subtlety, you can have a better answer and better results. And it's also the case for image generation. For images generation, you can use, there are a lot of platform and AI system to create, to generate images. DALL-E 2 from OpenAI, like ChatGPT, okay. Midjourney is well known. I think, I assume it's most used today to create images. But there are also free tools like Stable Diffusion or Flux. These are open source software, and you can use also Bing Image Creator. It is based on DALL-E 2 because OpenAI is behind Bing Image Creator 2 and Microsoft. So just 5 tools here, but you have plenty of tools on the internet, and you can install on your computer or use it online. For the masterclass today, I will use Stable Diffusion, and I explain why. So Stable Diffusion, it's like that. It's free. First, this is the most interesting thing about. It's free. You just have to download it and install it on your PC. But you need a gaming PC with NVIDIA video cards like RTX 3060, powerful graphic card. It is open source. You have a lot and many models available. Models is the way the image will be generated and rendered. So you can use one more focused on painting, for example, or more realistic about certain people or water or effect, etc. And the generation take between 20 seconds to 2 minutes according to your PC. If you have a very high-end powerful PC, it will be about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. If you have an average PC, it's more about 1 to 10 to 2 minutes to create the image. So as you can see on the right, this is the interface with the prompt at the top, a jump at ski in the background, Biot village. Biot is a town close to Maison d'Intelligence Artificielle. And you also have what we call a negative prompt. A negative prompt is what you don't want on for the generation, the image generated. So blurry, if it's the image blurry or bad composition, you have different keywords you can use. Also in the input, but the positive prompt, but also for the negative prompt. You choose your definition. It's meant to be to generate images in 1K to 1K. And in below, you see generation and model, and you can choose different model here. That's what I explained about the model. You can use a model more focused on painting. This one is more photorealistic and to generate photo. So you may ask a dog to Stable Diffusion, and Stable Diffusion generates this image. Okay. So I put a generated image because for ethical purpose, of course, you don't have it on the image when it's generated. So I just asked for a dog, nothing more, and I got a dog or something really close to a dog. But you can go further. You can add different words, keywords, and situation and parameters in the prompt to go more to what you want to obtain. So if you don't want a photo, first I just ask for a dog, and it decides to generate a photo. But you may ask for a painting, so a painting of a dog. This is really just what I asked to the machine, a painting of a dog. Okay, I got something really new from the original photo. Okay, And you can go further with a style. You can add a style, a painting of a dog, okay, but Van Gogh style. And I obtained something in Van Gogh style. It's not supposed to be Van Gogh, okay, but it changes the way the image is generated. And another different parameters, a charcoal drawing of a dog this time, so automatically it's in black and white, and it adds a texture of on the paper automatically. Okay. Another example, portrait of an old man. Okay. So this old man doesn't exist, right? It's generated, just portrait of an old man, but you can use a really more detailed prompt like portrait of an old man in Manhattan. Leica, so Leica is a brand of camera, very famous for street photography. I add street photography. Bokeh is the effect you see behind the subject, the effect of the light, which is in the background, which is blurry, at night. So I asked this time it's at night. Steve McCurry, to give more information, Steve McCurry is very famous. It's maybe the most famous photographers of portrait in the world, and is very famous for the portrait of a young Afghan during the war in the 80s. And Steve McCurry and epic composition. There are different words you can use: epic composition, Hollywood cinematic composition, movie style, professional photography style, commercial photography. You can add all this information to obtain what you want to have. Another prompt we close is for portrait of a smiling old man, because the two others were very serious. So I asked for a smiling old man in Manhattan, this time not a Leica but a Canon 5D. And you can add also the focal, 85 millimeters. If you take now with our smartphone, it's a bit complicated, but with a camera, with a lens, you have different millimeters of focal, and 85 is famous for portrait. Sharp focus, to precise, and black and white, not in color. Okay, so you can find this kind of table on the internet with different style, for the styles. For example, you can use those steampunk, cyberpunk, pop art, minimalism, modern, realistic, retro, psychedelic, watercolor, different style in different artists, Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, Vermeer, etc. Et composition and form, extreme close-up, headshot, ultra-wide shot, portrait, etc. So you learn by using the system, you learn different, and you try different things with. I suggest you to copy prompt, original prompt. There are a lot of gallery on the internet with the prompt and the images. So you take the prompt and try to change it and to understand what it does. So it's a good way to learn how to use it. And finally, you can also create, for example, this picture. I asked for an old photo from late 19th centuries of an assembly of engineers building a space rocket in the Garden of Paris. Okay, so this photo seems realistic. It's fully generated, and it rises issues this kind of generated images. So this is the ethical issues part of the generated images. And the most common thing is a deepfake. So deepfake is an AI-generated technique that manipulates video or audio to create realistic but fake representation of people. So maybe you have already seen this picture, the one with the Pope in Balenciaga, okay, or Macron during the riot in France. These are fake images, and these are pretty nicely done images, and they can be used to fool people and make disinformation or fake news. Or there are already a lot of fake news on the internet, so maybe we don't need more. This one, for example, it's less important, but anyway, it's on X, Twitter, a post about someone, say Sunday setup, okay, it looks legit, more than 700,000 views, it's huge, more than 7,000 likes, but if you look closely to these pictures, it's completely fake, and it was generated by AI. Even if at first it seems okay and nice. Okay, why this is fake? Because you have the palm tree coming from nowhere in the wall, for example. You have the window which is in the barrier. You have here the door is not clearly. We don't know why it's so low. There are a lot of pencils in a cup, but the guy has nothing to write, no book, nothing, just a computer, but he has a lot of pencil on his desk. And they are different. If you pay attention carefully to the pictures, you see there's something wrong, and it's not a real images. Here also, if you pay attention to details, the glasses, which is not very clear. There is only one with a necklace. It's magic, and the hand holding the bottle, or we don't know exactly what it is, so it's not really clear. So that's we have clue that this image is completely fake. Okay.